Yeah, on the 29th of March, we have a solar eclipse in Aries. So eclipses always come in pairs. So on the 14th of March, we had the lunar eclipse. And then around about 2 weeks later on the new moon, we have the solar eclipse. So what's really interesting this year with this particular pair of eclipses is that in between them is the March equinox. So, we've got the lunar eclipse bringing endings, solar eclipse brings new beginnings, and the the equinox in the middle of this is also a time of alignment and new beginnings as well. So there's a lot of energy in the cosmos and raining down on us at the moment, which is all about change, new directions, and new opportunities. And we're really stepping into our own with this energy too. So with a solar eclipse in Aries, solar eclipses represent new beginnings. And so the beauty of eclipses is that they bring new beginnings or endings to things that actually take very little effort on your part. Things kind of get cleaned up for you in the way of endings and presented to you in the way of opportunities. And often it's very subtle, but it's very, very meaningful or very sort of strong yet subtle at the same time. So it's something that you want and that you can really use to your advantage, but it might be presented to you in a very subtle and maybe even a way you don't even recognize until a few weeks into it, when you suddenly realize that the obstacles that might have been in your way to date have now gone, and suddenly the way's clear. There's opportunities, there's ways, there's pathways that you couldn't see before. So this is a really powerful time for everybody to step into the authenticity. And we're stepping out of this, Aries energy is really reminding us. So we've got the solar eclipse in Aries, we've got all of these other, Saturn and Neptune on their way moving into Aries. This is a really, really powerful time for new beginnings. And it's huge because it's not just a couple of planets doing it or smaller planets doing it. It's a solar eclipse in it, plus the big Neptune and Saturn both making this major move over this next few weeks, basically. Well, not Saturn, it's not moving for a wee while yet, but definitely Neptune and the eclipse. So there's a lot going on with this eclipse, and what it's really helping us to do is take that major step forward. And so rather than just sort of edging away at things or taking a little step here and a little step there, this is just full noise. You're straight into it. Aries energy. So Aries energy represents standing on your own 2 feet, independence, and the ability to lead. So the ability to lead can be either being a leader of others or taking the lead in your own life and being prepared to put yourself out there in some way, or to stand up for something that you believe in, or to step into something that's really important to you. So we're really finding a way to align ourselves at the moment with what is truly valuable to you, what really means something to you. Where do your values sit? What's important for you moving forward? And who do you want to be? So we're really aligning our inner self with our outer self. So we're starting to walk the walk and talk the talk, and really stepping into our own power. So as we have this eclipse, I really believe it's going to bring everybody a lot more clarity about what direction to take, what opportunities are good for them, and what direction is the best one for them to move into. So take the time over this eclipse to just be aware of what you would like to start. Where do you want a new beginning? Where do you want something new to come into your life? Is it a relationship? Is it a job? Is it a place to live? Whatever it might be. And focus on manifesting that, and manifesting it by aligning what you want outside of you with what you truly believe in within you. So they've got to be in alignment for this manifestation to really work well. So just, be very aware, particularly I think what we're really going to notice is the clarity of thinking and the clarity of thought as we move into this Aries energy and out of the illusion of Pisces once and for all, or for a very long time anyway. And we also feel, in astrology and spiritual places at the moment, a lot of us are feeling this strong light energy coming in. So like with this shift of this Pisces energy and into Aries, it's like, we're going to gain individual clarity, but it's like because of that, the galactics, the cosmos is flooding us with light, because, the more light you have, the more clarity you have, the more clearly you can see what's in front of you. So the more light we have within ourselves and outside of ourselves, so we can see what direction to look for, but also what direction to feel for within ourselves, and aligning those two things up with one another so that we really are walking the walk and talking the talk. So enjoy this energy and really, focus on what you want to bring in. Where do you want to start something new? Where do you want to be more authentic? Where do you want to be more your own person and more, self-assured and more full of self-belief? And that's what to focus on, and that's where you can put your energy. So good luck with the solar eclipse, and happy new beginnings to you all. See you all later. Bye.